How about a hammerhead? They are a lot harder to execute, but let's see if we can do it. That's the mark of a good flight model, if you can do a hammerhead. And you know what, I reckon we're going to do it. Look at that! Fair play, Carenado, fair play. That's not easy to model. How did VR get this good? That's the question I'm going to answer in this video today, or at least showcase how good VR is in 2026. So we're in VR in the Pimax Crystal Micro OLED, and first of all, let's have a look around here. This has been released for a while now, and apologies to Mike and Adam, it's taken me a while to get to it, but yeah, let's have a quick look around here, because this airfield has a few special things, including this guy here, who is Practically Geek. Hey buddy, good to see you. There's actually two of you. That's gone a bit wrong. Anyway, but good to see you, buddy. By the way, Practically Geek, fantastic YouTube channel. He showcases all of these wonderful airports and has a really good eye for detail. So I'll leave a link in the description below. Go check his channel out. Oh look over there. That's just happening in real time. Do you see that? The hangar doors are opening. Now this gives me a good sort of excuse to talk about the dynamic flavour of this airport. There's all sorts of things going on. As you can see here, there's a guy here in a, what is it, like a follow me van or something, taxi, airport traffic. All of this is dynamic, and every time you go back to this airport, it'll be a little bit different, including all the 3D people that you see, depending on the time of day, you know, even the weather. It'll all be different. Now let's have a look in this hangar here, since it's just opened its doors. So I am using a dynamic foveated rendering today with the Super OLED full native resolution TAA mode. We're currently getting a locked 45 frames per second using my latest VR settings guide. I love how Burning Blue Design are continuing to evolve and add new features into their airfields. Can you hear that?
Ahead. Check both ways and give way to your aircraft at all times. Follow the blue line.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love that. Oh, I think William's just woken up. You might hear a crying baby in the background. That's William saying hello. Here he is. He's now 4 months old. Let's have a look in the tower here. Hopefully we'll be able to get up the stairs. So when I say, how did VR get this good? It's because not only have we got a fully fledged flight sim. Oh, can we get up here? Yes, we can. Just if I kind of wiggle my controller. But we can move around these airfields as well. Sort of. There we go. Got up there eventually. And explore on foot. Let's see if we can get up these stairs and look at this control tower. A very nice view up here as well. This is a really nice airfield actually by Burning Blue Design. Really, really detailed. You get the full treatment, PBR rendering, high fidelity textures, tons and tons of custom 3D objects everywhere, including, as I say, dynamic people, dynamic aircraft. You even get audio as well. This is an absolutely brilliant spot here. I can really feel that I'm high up here, and that's thanks to VR again. This looks so good, this. And let's just see, can we get into the tower, have a quick nosy? But yeah, this is why I love VR so much now, is the fact that you can do all this. Now, there is a bit of a weird glitch here. All the people are doubled up. So, Adam, Mike, I'm not sure. I may be using an old version of this scenery. No doubt I probably am, and I need to update it. So it's probably me that's at fault here. But in any case, yeah, slight little bug there. But you get the idea. And over there, you can see our steed. Look at that. Carenado's new beauty. I'm going to take that for a spin, literally, using the Moser force feedback yoke. Hello there. I've got a motorbike, you know. She's not interested. Okay, fair enough. Right, I'll leave the area, and yeah, we'll see what this airfield looks like from the air. No dogs fouling. All the signs, the signage is always so sharp, pin sharp in this scenery. All the sceneries from Burning Blue Design, they really are absolutely first class. It's just littered with detail. I could quite happily, easily make a video just walking around this airfield for 2 hours. No problems at all, and not even do any flying at all. But let's have a quick look here at some of the signs again. Very, very sharp. Oh, this looks very nice. Very, very, very sharp textures there. Weathered. Yeah, I'd love to visit some of these airfields in real life, actually. I have, flown to quite a few of them, but there's just so many in the UK. Okay, this is the Halfpenny Antique and Vintage Centre. No interiors, though. There's only a couple of interiors, particularly the tower. But I can kind of forgive them, considering the price of this. It's only about 15 quid. And just, as I say, the detail on offer is ridiculous. And walking around in VR, folks, oh, it's just a totally different feeling. Should we just check out the night lighting as well? Let's just quickly do that. Why not? I always forget to do that. Then the OLED. I imagine that's going to look pretty damn special. Oh yeah, look at that. Very nice. Some weird floaty orbs, which again could be a bit of an issue with the particular build that I'm using. The thing is, I feel sorry for developers such as Burning Blue Design, because Asobo keep changing the goalposts, they keep changing the sim code, and they have to go back and then redo loads of things. Right, anyway, enough of this. Let's get to our steed for today, which is a very, very nice aircraft by Carenado, which I didn't expect to get in my inbox the other day, so thank you, the Carenado team, for sending this over. I have been flying it a fair bit recently, and yeah, just to say, in terms of the sounds, wow, beautiful sounds, and I don't say that lightly, folks. I'm a bit of a stickler when it comes to sound engineering. This has it. As well as the usual Carenado flair when it comes to the visual fidelity, the texture detail, second to none. I like how we've got all of the usual static items here. We can remove our cockpit cover thing. Can't think of the name. We can do all of the walk around. The baggage door opens. In fact, there's actually a few things that I want to show you with this particular model. Check the ailerons. Come around this way. Take the pitot cover off. Take the chocks off. This is very nice here. Let me just get back up again. Look at the detail of this. And not only, I mean, wow, that does take your breath away. Even sort of like the chips. That looks like a proper engine in front of me. You can check the oil as well. So Carenado are upping their game with this sort of stuff, and I really do appreciate that. So nice one. The prop looks absolutely stunning. The texture work, wow, it just looks so crisp. Real crispy. Very, very nice work. Right, anyway, let's just unlatch this canopy. Might have to do it from the other side, actually. And we'll get into this beastie and take it for a spin in the Crystal Super Micro OLED. So one thing that is an issue with this aircraft, Carenado, hope you're listening. This was the same with your other BizJet as well, is for some reason that's my default view. We need to be here. So maybe just adjust that in the config file. But yeah, we can go in the back as well. And I'm not sure if you can tell or not from the VR footage, but just look at these textures. They are insanely sharp, like some of the best I've seen. So another top job here, and I think we do have a tablet as well. So I'll just open this. Yeah, we've got something here. Okay, this is cool. We've got quite a few options available. We can add a GNS 530, which I think is activated at the moment. We can have the GTN 650, which I don't have that installed. we can activate the GTN 650, the PMS version, which again I need to install. Oh no, hang on, I have got that. Okay. Oh wow, that's cool. I like that. So in terms of the avionics, you can add a few options in, which is really cool. I like that. Anyway, without further ado, let's fire this aircraft up, and you'll hear all these beautiful sounds. So battery on, fuel selector on the fullest tank, boost pump set to high, mixture fully rich, prop fully forward. Just cycle the throttle once and then crack it. We'll put the magnetos on. Here we go, folks, listen to this. I think that sounds pretty damn nice. You can really feel that 285 horsepower radial engine beneath you throbbing. Although to be fair, it does help that my Moser flight stick is shaking around as well. I've just got that to my right of me. I'm not sure you'll see on the camera. But yeah, listen to this. Ooh, that does sound nice with these DMAS speakers. It's something that I think audio on a VR headset is really important. And that's why I do love the Super Micro OLED, because of these speakers. My avatar is probably a bit dodgy though. I shouldn't be in an airline outfit, but I don't really care about that. I should be in a period costume, but that's me. I should probably change it. Right, so let's close the canopy. Sound changes there. We can put the avionics on down here. Taxi light on. Should have put the beacon on before, that's my bad. Got some nice lighting effects here. All of the fuses are modelled. Most things are clickable in here. See there, I think this probably has a wobble pump to kind of boost the pressure before starting. I don't think that's modelled. Take the booster pump off now. But yeah, most things are modelled in this. God, that's, yeah, the textures are so sharp in this. Let's go for a flight, folks. And I'll say it again. How has VR and flight simulation got this good? I just don't know. But it has, and I'm very happy about it. Just VR and flight simulation together, it's just like a match made in heaven. It really is. So as I'm sort of taxiing in here, I can feel all the bumps, looking at all these beautiful assets. That's a very nice helicopter, and you can see here, even on the outer perimeter, we've got detail as well. It's not just the airfield itself, but also alongside the boundary. And just the way it dips, it's quite a lot of undulations with the scenery, you know, with the terrain, which is very nice. Right, I think we're about ready, folks, for takeoff. So let's put our nav light on, taxi light off. Oh, is that a that's smoke? Oh, oh, look at this! Oh, that's cool. I think I might, I'll put that on later, maybe do a little bit of an air show here. So, right, we can flash those. I think we're ready, folks, to go. You see, all of these things are clickable. That's the landing gear, that's the vent. Yeah, it's a very nice place to be. Right, we'll say we've done our run up. And I think, let's just line up here. I'm expecting a lot of P factor on takeoff. Let's just get our squawk code correct here, 7000. And off we go. Oh yeah, lots of P factor. Whoa! It is actually a very windy day as well in the UK as I'm recording this. Gear coming up. Just look at this. Wow. Yeah, I can actually see Burning Blue Design has made a huge effort even around the boundary of the airfield. Lots of custom buildings there. So yeah, I really felt that takeoff with the Moser stick. There's many liveries to this aircraft, which is a T34B, by the way. I haven't actually said that yet, sorry. But this is a T34B. And say, it's got a lot of power to it. We're now going to have a bit of fun here. Let's do a bit of a loop, see how we get on. 200 knots, gently easing up. Can't wait to do this in my motion rig. That's going to be something special. But it is quite manoeuvrable, as you can see. You can have a lot of fun with this. But she feels a bit heavier, you know, than some trainers out there. Well, I presume this was a trainer. I'm not quite sure what the history is with this aircraft. Please let me know in the comments below. But yeah, she just feels really nice to fly, and very nice rudder authority as well. Bit of yeah, if I just kick the rudder out a little bit, there is a bit of adverse yaw there. Now, of course, this is Carenado, so I do feel they have a nice balance of sort of realism, making you feel like you're in that aircraft, but accessibility. So it's not difficult to fly. You don't need a 200, page manual just to get the thing working. And in terms of the visual fidelity, it is absolutely top notch. I mean, the 3D modelling and texture work is insane. Right, let's just put the smoke on, see what that looks like. Go back into the back. That looks cool, doesn't it? Very nice touch there. Wow. It's a very nice looking bird, isn't it? Very handsome looking. Yeah, I don't really know much about this aircraft in terms of its history, but in terms of the VR experience, apart from the fact that when you spawn into it for the first time, you're not in the correct position, this feels immense in VR with this beautiful canopy. Right. So what I think we'll do is, that looks to me like, is that Cosford? Yes, that's Cosford, isn't it? Tell you what we'll do then. We'll do a little leap over Cosford, and then we'll head back to Wolverhampton. In fact, no, I'll tell you what we'll do. We won't do that. We'll do a loop over Cosford, we will do that, and then we'll head to Welshpool, which is another Burning Blue Design airfield, which is absolutely gorgeous. Here we go then, let's have some fun over Cosford. Can't wait for the air show season to return. The time it's recording, it's January, it's cold, it's wet, it's dark. And I want to see a bit of this. Right, let's do a half Cuban 8. Right over the airfield. Completely busted the imaginary display line there. But yeah, she's feeling really nice. Tell you what we'll try and do, before we set sail to Welshpool, let's try a tail slide. I'm not sure if this will work or not, but do it from the outside view. Whoa, okay, that didn't work. Let's try again, but we'll do it from the cockpit view. This is a lot of fun to fly, I must say. Yeah, I might have to come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh yes, that was. I'm happy with that. To be fair, the flight modelling ain't bad at all. How about a hammerhead? They are a lot harder to execute, but let's see if we can do it. That's the mark of a good flight model. If you can do a hammerhead. Now you know what? I reckon we're going to do it. Look at that. Ah, fair play, Carenado. Fair play. That's not easy to model. So there is a nice fluid feeling to this, which I wasn't really expecting so much. But yeah, this is feeling absolutely superb to fly. I've got to fly this in the motion rig. Got to do it. Right, anyway, that's enough shenanigans for one day. Let's now set our course for Welshpool, because that's another beautiful classic burning blue design airfield, and it's set in the Welsh countryside as well. So we'll turn the smoke off. I like how the beacons are 3D model there, and you can see how it's rotating around. Looks very nice with the dynamic lighting. Can you see that? That's a nice touch. Yeah, they've really made an effort with this. Credit where credit is due. You know, there's just something about enjoying the landscape as you're flying in VR, especially now it looks this good. A little turbulent though, I must say. But this just looks so frigging good in the Super OLED. Oh man. I just can't believe that this kind of experience is available at home. I'm enjoying it this much. I'm not even in my motion rig, I'm just sat on a normal chair. I do have, as I say, force feedback with the Moses stick, but I'm running some old CH rudder pedals at the moment for this particular video, and I'm having an absolute blast. I'm using an old Cytec throttle quadrant as well, so really it's some of the equipment I'm using is pretty old. Oh, have I got a coffee? Oh, thank you very much. We've got in-flight services. Thank you very much. Oh, lovely. Oh, you can do some hoovering. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it won't be the aircraft going wrong then. If it sounds a bit strange, it's the hoover. That's good to know. Look at this here. Okay. So yeah, look, you can see we're getting into the Welsh countryside now. Starting to see a few hills here. This is just beautiful. I am constantly amazed that this is just being streamed into my computer free of charge, you know. I've got DFR, as you can probably see sometimes, the box. You know, that's all integrated. I've got a 4K OLED VR headset on my face. It's just freaking brilliant. I think, you know, we do moan quite a bit as flight simmers, but when you kind of stand back and just think about what we can actually achieve now, I never thought something like this would be possible in my lifetime. I really, really didn't. And it's only getting better all the time. Anyway, I'll see you a bit further up the road. We're very close to Welshpool now. And just to say, we've got the VR zoom spots as well, which is very nice. Let's just change tanks. Make sure we're nice and balanced there. I think the only thing I will maybe moan about a little bit is I do feel, whilst the sounds of this sound amazing at idle, I think at this sort of level, when you know you're at 2,500 RPM, they could just sound a bit raspier, you know, especially on the outside view. What do you think? Didn't quite have that raspiness that I would expect from this type of aircraft. And I could be wrong, this could be exactly how it sounds, I've no idea, but yeah, she looks beautiful in this bright red livery here against the dark skies. Very, very nice. A very nice place to be, and looking at the sky here in the OLED. I'm going to say it, folks. no mirror, no interruptions, just a beautiful, crisp and clear, perfect image. This is the display for 2026 in my opinion, this Sony 4K OLED display in this crystal micro OLED, and hopefully the Dream Air as well, which I'll be showing soon. This is the display for 2026, the best of the best. You know what's funny as well? I can read this even in the back. I can still read that from here. That gives you an idea of the clarity of this thing at 100% native in TAA mode. Insane. Oh, look at this, look. Got ray marked reflections, light shafts, ultra clouds as well. That looks really nice, that layer there. This is what VR looks like on a top-end 5090 with a 4K OLED headset. And of course what you're seeing is just not anywhere close to what I'm experiencing, sadly. But I think it will still look pretty nice on the VR capture. Right, anyway, we are about to head over to Welshpool. I'm just trying to see if I can get eyes on. The thing about Burning Blue design sceneries is they are very hard to spot, just like the real airfields. They blend in so well. I reckon this is going to be perfect timing as I fly over Welshpool. Melissa's going to be coming in to the man cave with the Hoover. So we might get some added sound effects here as we do our low pass. Here we go, just soak in these views, folks. I'm not going to talk anymore for this segment, just enjoy. Oh, absolutely brilliant. A very lazy sort of half attempt at a loop there. That didn't go very well, but that's fine. Be careful. Throttle all the way back there. Welcome to Welshpool and the T34B. Having a blast. It's making me very excited again for the airshow season, that's for sure. Nice little barrel roll to finish our little display here over at Welshpool. Oh yes. Little tractor there. Oh, now we've got the Hoover, which has arrived.
Yeah, cleaning service.
Cleaning service. Wow, we've got coffee service, cleaning service aboard this T34. Pretty impressed. Lunch service. Oh, what's on the menu today?
Chicken and sweet corn sandwich.
Chicken and sweet corn sandwich. What do you reckon, folks? Well, to be fair, I was not expecting all this in such a small aircraft, but there you go. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful views here. So I think it's probably time to land because we're probably getting a bit low here on fuel. But to be honest, I kind of want to have my sandwich in here first, but I guess we'll have to go to the cafe to have it at Welshpool. I can hear, is that Monty squeaking his toy? I'll show you the gear animation from the outside. Look, I can feel that as well with the Moser force feedback AB9. Slowing down now, I'll take the smoke off as well. Feeling the trim. We have hardware trim now on the AB9. Let's see how we get on here and see if we can land. It is very windy, so we'll see how we get on. But look at this. This is a really nice airfield by Berlin Blue Design, this one. Set in the stunning Welsh countryside. Flaps coming in. Yeah, I can feel we're being pushed here. We probably are landing on the wrong runway, but it doesn't matter. I'm just having fun, folks, today. So we're going to crab in here. I can really feel that wind, especially through the stick. This might be a little bit sporty. Oh, crikey. Wow. Look at this crab. A little long here. That is ridiculous. Oh, you know what? You know what? That's going to rudder pedals. I'm very happy with that landing. And we did. I mean, look at that crosswind. That's... Wow. Yeah, I'm happy. That will do nicely. And today we've been showcasing the Carenado T34B and 2 Berlin Blue Design airfields, just showcasing what VR can do in 2026. It's absolutely amazing in the Pimax Crystal Super OLED, and look at this airfield here. So detailed, ridiculous. We'll park up here, I think. Oh, a nice, is that a Chicano there? Very nice. Thanks for watching, folks. I really appreciate it. All the links for the Carenado T34B, which probably actually will be on the marketplace, and Berlin Blue Design airfields will be in the link in the description below. But for now, thanks for coming and joining me on this flight. I'll see you again very soon. Take care and bye for now. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Time to get that nice sandwich. And this is the thing, folks, as I say, about the sim now is I've landed, but I can now jump out and look at the texture detail there. The panels, the rivets, the dirt and grime. Very, very cool. And now I can walk around this airfield. You see there the dynamic weather coming in. That's a storm or some sort of rain shower rolling in. It's just brilliant, isn't it? It really is. What do you think, folks? Don't you think flight simulation has gone berserk now? We are so spoilt. Right, I'm really going now because I do need a coffee. And then I'm going to go fly somewhere else. Might even do a pleasure flight. Take care. I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye for now.